Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening. Wherever you are, remember, you have greatness inside of you. Welcome back to another Power Ranking with the hockey coach guru, Coach Frenchy. I'm going to give you all the ranking for NHL week number 6. Who is the number one top ranking in NHL this week? Don't go nowhere. Here we go. It's another Monday. It's another power ranking. But before we start, we invite you, don't forget, please, to subscribe, to likes, and of course, tell us what is your number one NHL team for the week number 6. Let's dive in and talking about the power ranking with the hockey coach, Coach Frenchy. Here we go. We're going to start with number 32, the Arizona Coyotes. Again, another week with only 1 point and 4 games, 0-3-1. They are so far 1-13-1 since the beginning of the season. Of course, they are the bottom in NHL. They are the same position since the beginning of the season. I don't see this going to change a lot until to the end of the season. More injuries and weeks after week. Talking about injuries, what about the Montreal Canadiens? 9 players right now out for different injuries. Alan Hoffman is now out. They are last week 1-2. Not so bad, honestly, but again, not good enough to stay where they were. They are bottom now, dropped 1 rank at 4th, 11-2 since the beginning of the season. Nothing's going to change for them. I expect them to be at the bottom 5th at the end of the year. What about the Ottawa Senators? COVID protocol 19 honestly hurt them a lot. They are 1-3-0 this week. 4-10-1 since the beginning of the season. I dropped them to 1 ranking, and this situation is getting worse and worse. They're not going to play this week. They canceled the 3 game. They're going to play. They were supposed to play because of COVID-19. 10 player is out the lineup. Number 29, the Charlotte Kraken. I dropped them for 1 rank right now. 0-3-0 last week. Lost the 3 game. 4-10-1 like the Senators, Ottawa Senators. It's a really hard time right now in Charlotte. They cannot score. That's the biggest problem they have right now. And they give a little bit more goals again. And they need better performance overall of the goaltender. Chicago Blackhawks, they fire the coach. They bring Derek King. Great weeks for him. 2-0-0. Last W was an overtime, but still now 492. They drop and increase them, ranking from 2 more spots higher. Great weeks overall. Fleury was pretty good this week again. Good weeks, and now Derek King is there. And maybe that's the change they need. Number 27, the Dallas Stars, 1-1-0. I call them the inconsistency. I call them maybe they're going to fire the coach before the end of the year, as they are right now 5-6-2. They not move up or down. It's just their team. We don't know what to expect game after game. That's the biggest problem. They cannot score. That's another big problem. They have a below at 2 goals per game, so they have to find a way to get better for the next couple of weeks. The Vancouver Canucks talking about firing a coach. They're going maybe fire the head coach also in Vancouver. Very difficult time for them. 2-7-1 the last 10 game, 0-3-1. They gave 19 goals in the last 3 games, and they are 5-9-2. That the team struggle. I dropped them by 4 rank for this week, and I don't know. They have looked like a miss. Communication between the player and the coach for what I can see right now. The Pittsburgh Penguins, another team struggle a little bit more. 1-2-1. Crosby is back Sunday. Did not change. They gave 12 goals during the weekend. 5-5-4 during the beginning of the year. And like I said, I decreased them for 2 rank. We'll see what happening. Again, is a team since the beginning of the year. They're missing a lot of players. To be honest with you, that's not help. That number 24, the Buffalo Sabres. 1-2-0 last week. 6-6-2 since the beginning of the season. Not too bad. Better what the people was expect. But now you can say at the beginning there was a little bit over 17. Now I dropped them to 24. Drop of 3 this week. And I don't see more from them. They will be a team will be between 24 to 32 at the end of the season. Number 23, the Avalanche. Colorado Avalanche, 2-0-0, a great weekend for them. They scored 12 goals, 6-5-1. I increased them by 3. It looked like they starting to get their groove. They lost McKinnon for 3 weeks, but again, Rantanen is back. Devon Tays is back, and also Cam McCarr. So that helped them a little bit to get better for the upcoming weeks. The Columbus Blue Jackets last week 0-2-0, 7-5-0 since the beginning of the year. They lost Patrick Lane. I feel like I can see the field, they're not there anymore. I dropped them by 7. It's a team right now. I don't see them to go all the way like they was 7-3 before that. I think they're going to be not better what they are. And it's another team, I believe, they're going to be between 24 to 32. The San Jose Sharks 1-2-0, 7-6-1. The weeks prior, there was a good week, but now they dropped a dent of 5 for the upcoming weeks. So I'll be interesting to see what they're going to do for this week. The Detroit Red Wings 2-1-0, 8-6-2. This team I dropped a 3, but they're looking better. What we expect is the team can handle that. I believe they could be between 18 to 24. They're looking great. And Lucas Raymond and Maurice Zetter looking good weeks after weeks. The Vegas Golden Knights, they are coming, guys. 3-0-0, 9-6-2 so far. Great performance during the week. And also, Mark Stone, the captain, is back with the lineup Saturday. So this is a team is going to get just better and better weeks after weeks. The Nashville Predators, 3-0-0, 9-5-1. I increased them of 6. They could be also a little bit higher, but I will be a little bit see what's going to happening next week. Raman Ozzy, Matt Duchene, unbelievable. Michael Granlund and Zaros are unbelievable since the beginning of the season. Let's move on to number 17. The New York Calendars, 0-1-0, only one game last week, 5-4-2 since the beginning of the year. I dropped them a 7, but they all played their game on the road. So I'm a little bit hard this week. It's just because they didn't play a lot of game. Don't worry about them. The team's going to be around 10 at the end of the year. I don't see them to go lower. It's just a time to go play more game at home, destabilize their schedule. Number 16, the Los Angeles Kings, 3-0-1 again, 8-5-2. I increased them of 4. They have a win 7 games straight. They lost the last game on the OT. But again, it's a team impressive since the last 3 weeks. And can they handle this? I'm not sure. But right now we have to give credit, and we put them 15. The Boston Bruins. The Bruins start to wake up. 8-5-0 win the last 2 games. 3-1-0 last week. They're looking better and better. The wake up of Marchand have I believe 18.11 game is looking better and better for the Boston Bruins, Bergeron, and also the performance of Swimmen in front of the net. So it'll be interesting what they're going to do. The Flyers, 1-2-0. I dropped them at 3 this week, 7-4-2 since the beginning of the year. Carter Hart have a great year so far. Kevin Hayes back in the lineup now, a little bit more stabilized their offensive side. It's the team right now for the last 10 days. They are more inconsistency, but I believe this is the team's going to be at the I believe before 15 in the upcoming season. The New Jersey Devils, 2-1-1, 7-4-3. A little bit high, to be honest with you. I think I should drop them a little bit more lower, but I gave them credit. I increased them of 2. Great weeks overall. Doug Hamilton is back in the lineup. Ty Smith joined also a couple of weeks before Jack Hughes coming back. And offered a great performance of Blackwood and Bernier overall. So the team is not too bad overall. They're hanging there in the Metropolitan Division, one of the biggest, best division in the NHL. Number 12, what about the Anaheim Ducks? I put them there because they deserve it. Straight a 7 win right now at 3-0-0, 9-4-3. We don't recognize them. John Gibson, Ryan Kesslav, Troy Terry, and now Trevor Zegras joined the dance with them, and that team is getting amazing result game after game and weeks after week. So I put them 12 this week. But St. Louis Blues dropped this week. They have a bad week. They are 1-2-1, 8-4-2. Since the beginning of the year, I dropped a 5. It's a team I believe Bennington's doing well over there, but it's the team I believe is going to be around 10 at the end of the year. They have a lot of offensive. Like I said, the last couple of weeks, play around a little bit more, struggle more. But again, they have a couple of injuries, Brandon Shane. But I believe this thing will be around 10. Here we go. The champion is Stanley Cup. The last 2 years getting hotter and hotter. 1-0-2 last week. Did not last. They have 1 point the last 7 games. 7-3-3. I increased them as 4 rank. And they are getting there, guys. Don't worry about them. It will be a team. It will be, 1-10 at the end of the year. Kishore is still out, but when he be back, I think that team is going to get back where they are. The Winnipeg Jets, great weeks again. 2-0-1. Alabak is back. What about Kyle Connor? Amazing, great year so far. Pierre-Luc Dubois doing well also. 8-3-3, and they're hanging there. The team is like, I think the people should give them more attention because they are underrated from what I can see from other people. I love the Winnipeg Jets, to be honest with you. The New York Rangers, 9-3-3 since the beginning of the season, at 3-0. I leave them there because their record is maybe not show the team they are at that moment, but just can make a big strength right there. The offense is starting to be a little bit better, but again, I have to wait maybe 1 or 2 weeks before I consider them a better, higher level ranking at some point. Number 7, the Toronto Maple Leafs. Yes, they are coming, guys. They won the last 8 of the 9 games, 3-1-0, 10-5-1. And you can see, okay, coach, you put this down at that moment. Yes, because the other team's doing well. But at the end of the day, don't worry about them. They're going to be a team at the top 8 at the end of the year. And I just want to see 2 more weeks, what they can do. The Minnesota Wild. Look, another great week, 3-0 this week, 8-3. 0 in the beginning, during the season. I increased them of 1 this week, and they deserve it. Kaprizov wake up, Zuccarello back in the lineup, and Fiala also joined the party as an offensive player. So it's a team, guys, doing well. The best defenseman with the most offensive this year, point, is the Minnesota Wild. The Capitals, Washington, another great week, 3-0-1, 9-2-4. I increased them 3. They are hanging there at the top of the Metropolitan Division behind the Carolina Hurricanes. What about Ovechkin, guy? He's a machine. He's unbelievable. He carries on that team right now on his shoulder. So congratulations, Washington. Now, the thing, guys, maybe I was wrong this week when I reconsider my ranking. I should drop them a little bit lower. Maybe Toronto can be a little bit higher. 0-2-1 this week, 8-3-4. Bad weeks overall for Calgary Flames. So I can't be honest with you. I maybe make a mistake over there. But again, since the beginning of the year overall, Monahan's getting a little bit better and better. The Florida Panthers, guy, bad weeks, 0-2-1, 10-2-3 since the beginning of the season. I dropped them from 2. They was the best team prior that week, but they deserve to be number 3 at that moment. I'm not too much worried about them. I find they will find a way to come back who they are. It's just to be a little bit more patient with them. Here we go. Let's move on to the top 2 for the week number 6 NHL. Number 2, the Edmonton Oilers. They have 2-2-0 last week, 11-3-0 since the beginning of the year. I increased them to 1. I think they passed the Florida Panthers. The top 3 guys and the top 4, they all lost a game this week. So overall, but again, Leon Draisaitl, what a players. Now, past Connor and McDavid with the most point in NHL, have an amazing, great weeks. Finally, the number 1, the Carolina Hurricanes, back on the top of the league. I know they lost 1 game, but they finished 2-1-0, 2-1-0, yes, with 11-2-0 since the beginning of the year. Well done, well coached, what a heck of a great team they are. So they really deserve to be the number 1 for the week's number 6 of the power ranking NHL by the hockey coach guru, Coach Frenchy. So guys, this is conclude another week's of the power ranking. Please, before we leave, we invite you, don't forget to subscribe, to click on the like if you enjoy it, and also tell us who is your number 1 for the week number 6 of the power ranking in NHL. And also, one more thing I want to remind you, of course, you have greatness inside of you. Thank you so much for watching another great video with the hockey coach Frenchy. Have an amazing, great weeks, everybody. Bonne journée, mes amis. Merci d'avoir regardé un autre vidéo avec l'entraîneur Coach Frenchy. On se reparle la semaine prochaine pour un autre vidéo à propos du Power Ranking NHL avec Coach Frenchy. Bonne semaine, mes amis.